Good morning, Chan. Can you hear me okay? Awesome. Trying something out a little different. Welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well. I just want to give a shout out to all my members and my subscribers, my supporters. Thank you so much for being you. The tarot workshop is coming. I'm just finishing off some ideas in my head before I start filming. Right, we got 3 of feathers. Queen of acorns. Thank you, Chan. Many blessings of courage and strength to you. Healing. The 4 of shells. So right off the get, we've had this Queen of Acorns popping up in the energy for quite some time. And I believe this is quite possibly a mother figure. A very abusive mother figure. And I do see that there's been some sort of betrayal. There's lies, deception, there's a whole bunch of crazy, crazy, crazy energy with the 3 of feathers, the 3 of swords. So she's been trying to betray, and her betrayal, it looks like it's creating an instability within her own energy. And I initially thought this was the 4 of acorns, the 4 of wands. But now I'm seeing it as a 4 of shells in the reverse, which that's exactly what it is. But it's odd that this particular person within this betrayal, it was meant to uproot you. Okay? And it's backfired substantially. And I think the reason why I've misinterpreted this as the Four of Wands previous to the Four of Shells in reverse is because you found yourself. You've removed yourself from this sabotage. Okay, this is literally checkmate to your adversaries. Is the feeling I'm getting. Because they wanted you in this position where, you know, you were soul searching, you were constantly in reevaluation, you were constantly not having the ability to move forward emotionally. You were always set back in the past. You were always being held back. But you found yourself, and you found your self-worth, and you rose above that deception. You rose above the betrayal. You rose above the lies and the manipulation. Okay? We have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Crystals on the top. So what this is telling me is that it is being revealed of the dedication and progress that you've made. It's being revealed to you. And I think you need to really take a step back and see that. To see the progress. And recognize the progress. Okay? And this should be celebrated. Okay? You rose above the adversity of the deception and the betrayal and the manipulation. You rose above it. You know you deserve better than that, emotionally, right? With the Eight of Crystals, this is dedication, this is progress, this is the ability to be good at something and know you're good at something. Okay, this is evidence. Like in front of your eyes that you do have talents, you do have something to offer the world. Okay, and just as much as this is also being revealed to you, which is the Sun, right? It may be showing you something negative, such as the betrayal and the manipulation, but it's giving you the reason why it was done in the first place. Is because someone's seen you to be something special. Okay? And they tried to bring out your shadow side. They tried to emphasize your shadow, and through manipulating you. Okay, they tried to keep you in your shadow. They tried to keep you in your south node. Okay, so that way this would not be revealed to you. That you're actually good at something. You do have something to offer the world, and they were trying to covet it for themselves. Okay? And although there very well could have been delays, there's also been exposure to all this. The situation here is that you need to find strength within you. Because the battle's far from over. You are through the worst of it. Okay? But you need to find strength. Because they're trying to make you defenseless. They're trying to keep it to where you can't fight for yourself. To the point where you don't have the determination and the stamina to keep going. They're trying to wear you down. But you will find balance because you're divinely guided, guarded, and protected. Protected by angels, your ancestors, your guides. And all of this manipulation is being transmuted. This is why it's checkmate. Because not only have you found your self-worth and stepped above all the pain and the suffering, you're releasing this. You're recovering from this. Okay? And you will find balance. Somebody's coming in to ask you for help. Because you're going through a tower and they're having a hard time releasing what they can't, that no longer serves them, and they're needing your help. This is not your problem, collective. This is where you say no. This is where you tell them no, there are no second chances. You made your bed, you can lie in it. The hangman in the reverse, this is you having this awakening. Realizing the truth. Changing your perspective on things. Because you just come out of a huge tower. Huge changes in your life. You had vultures around you. You had different people around you taking off your energy, draining you. And you're calling the quits to that. You had that awakening. And just being aware of it. And wording against it. Okay? Is something. Just the fact that you're aware of it and that you rebuke it. Just the fact that you would want it not in your life means something. And the divine sees it. You just need to proclaim it. The Ten of Feathers, this is recovery. This is transformation. Okay? And the awareness part is the reason why I come on here to YouTube to provide that awareness. You only know that this is your message as if it resonates with you deep in your soul. And I've told you this before. Not every message is going to be your message, but if this resonates with your soul, if this resonates with what you already know within you, this is your confirmation. Okay? It's time to end it. Okay? Once and for all. Baby steps. You don't have to do it all in one day. You can do it psychologically to start with. You can make your mind up that this is it. I'm done with this. And then you can do it emotionally. Right? You hold and you guard your heart from being ripped apart any further. And you start healing. Without changing anything. Other than your perception and your emotions. You move on or you stay. But you do it to the discernment that you feel within your own heart, within your own soul. If you need to take baby steps, you take baby steps. If you need to do a midnight move and go, do a midnight move and go. But do something that's going to create a safety and a peace of mind within your heart and soul. And know that you have a safe place to go to before you make these moves. Because once you leave, you're not coming back to what you're walking away from. It's not something that you can come back to. It's a one and done in a different direction. This is you sitting at the crossroads making a decision to level up and better your life. And you need to hold this particular why within your heart and your soul before you can actually make that happen. You got to make it happen in your mind and in your heart before you can make it happen in reality. This is you being indecisive, unable to make a decision, and it's because your heart and your mind are not in equilibrium, they're not in balance. And it comes down to abandonment, it comes down to self-worth, it comes down to strength and willpower. In order to make a definite decision, in order to be copacetically sound within your mind and your heart, equally yoked, balanced within your masculine and your feminine. It does show you walking away eventually, but it shows you needing to do it emotionally. It's about renewing your spirit. And this isn't about going to any particular destination. It very well could be just going on a journey. A journey of self-discovery, of recalibrating your emotions, loving you for a change. This is about finding courage within yourself and making a commitment to yourself. After all the abandonment from everyone else, you need to start showing up for you and showing yourself what it's like to not be betrayed, to not be abandoned, to empower yourself, to empower your self-respect, your ingenuity, your integrity, and being of sound mind when you do it. The Page of Feathers is talking about exploring and discovering new possibilities of perspectives, new ways to communicate, new ways to understand perceptions, opening up your mind to new possibilities, to new information. Very well could be someone coming in with some sort of information. You might see this or you might feel this coming. You can feel someone's energy. They might want to come in and talk to you. They might want to communicate with you. But I have a feeling that you're not in the emotions to do this. Okay? But there's definitely some sort of sacred knowledge and intuition that is going to be coming to you that you need to be aware of and pay attention to. Okay? It's evident in this situation. Because ultimately, I don't feel that you're in your heart. I don't feel that you're there. Okay? It's not a thing anymore with this particular energy. Whatever it might be. Now, I do believe that this very well could be a family-oriented situation of betrayal. Okay? Of someone that's in the family that might not like you. I don't think this is a relationship. I don't think this is a friend. I don't think this is anything outside of that. I think this is some sort of a vindictive family member. Okay, and the reason why I said that is because it's like they're portraying to be a part of a family, but they're really not. They're like a succubus, devilish, Luciferian, sacrificial kind of energy. They're very manipulative. They're very damaging. Their first go-to is to betray. Their first go-to is to manipulate. Okay? Shelley, my condolences. There's quite a few people that have lost tonight. And my total sincerest condolences to you and your family. We're going into a time of great transition. And the tears that I've cried, the sorrow that I've felt for the major deception. I see what's coming. And no, I don't speak of it a lot on YouTube. I would get shut down. There's readers on here saying that there's other readers holding information back. As much as I come on here and I speak truth, there are certain things that I will not come on here and talk about that I do know about. Okay? And it's not to deceive you, it's not to keep the truth from you, it's because if I say it, I'm going to get shut down. Because it would require me to name names, and I won't do that. It's one thing I will not do on my profile unless it's of good and of support. I will not defame anyone here on my channel. I speak of energies, and I speak of the karmic energies. Yes, if it fits your bill, then it fits your bill. Okay, it is meant for you to reflect on. It's not meant for you to retaliate against me because I speak of you and you think it's you that I'm speaking of. That has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. I speak of energies. Okay, so if the shoe fits and you don't like wearing it, then maybe just sell the shoes and do something different. Go to a Croc. I think it's more fitting. However, and this is to the karmics that choose to lash out at me, okay? That's who that was going to. It's not going to my tribe. And anytime you feel that I'm speaking of karmics, or if I'm lashing out at anyone, I require my tribe to stand behind me on that. Okay? My genuine, loyal tribe, the ones that aren't out, the ones that are not sellouts, the ones that are actually loyal, the ones that are actually there and supporting, even if it's through a subscription, even if it's through views, even if it's through, um, a super chat or whatever, it's all appreciated. Okay? But anytime I get on a tangent on my page, I want my tribe to remember that I want you to stand with me on it, because I'm speaking on it for you. I'm standing on business for you. Okay? And yeah, you know what? If you fall back down into the karmic energy, it is up to you to recognize and be aware, to reflect and rise above it. And this is why I come on here talking about the karmic energy, so it gives you something to think about and to evaluate your own intentions to move forward. Okay, this is more than just a reading, it's a personality check. It's an ego check. So if you're triggered by my readings, then it's something that you might need to look into and reflect on. And maybe do better. You don't want me judging you? Do better. It's simple things. So, ultimately, this is now done. And I get major karma coming to the Queen of Acorns in the reverse. This particular Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the reverse. I'm really kind of picking up on a very vindictive, kind of mother-aunt kind of energy. Very, very vindictive, very sour individual. They're trying to betray that what is not even in existence anymore. And it was all based on lies that they created. And the fact that you rose above this is the reason why they despise you so much. And the fact that they were extremely jealous of your abilities, even as a child. Your beauty, your handsomeness, the way you thought, the way you went about life. There was huge jealousy. Like, this is the ringleader to the whole bit. Tell me more on the Queen of Acorns reverse. What's the deal on them? We got the Page of Shells. Yeah, so they're very, very intuitive. It very well could be that they were, they didn't like your intuition. They didn't like how you inspired people. Yeah, transition and insight. They didn't like how you just walked away. Because you found strength, you found courage. You endured all of the bullshit, all of their manipulation. You endured it. Spirit saying, to some it made it look like it was a walk in the park. And the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, collective. And this is why they came after you. Okay? Because they knew the Wheel of Fortune was in your favor. There very well could have been some sort of a divine inheritance. Yeah, you had an awakening. And you seen exactly what was going on from the start. You watched the patterns. Yeah. Something to do with the Sagittarius. Something to do with the Tower in the reverse. They were trying to hide something that they were doing. But you stood on business. 7 of Acorns, determination and stamina. You stood on business about the situation. Queen of Feathers. Yeah, you nurtured your truth. Right? And then they lied on you. They tried to probably frame you. To make you out something that you're not. And that was probably the Tower. That you're now coming out of. With the 3 of Feathers. 5 of Feathers, yeah. They wanted to create major conflict and make you constantly be constantly having to strategize. Use your resilience in order to get through it and to try to basically destroy everything that you create. That's how they wanted to betray you. Right? And the fact that you were wanting to speak truth and nurture the truth that you are, they wanted to ruin that. And create a whole bunch of conflict for you. Yeah, but you succeeded anyway. And they very well could have thought that they succeeded, but it's majorly backfiring. Welcome in, Ryan. Knight of Shells. Yeah, they were very, very cold. They very well could have wanted to come at you very, very cold. And they very well could be having people coming at you very cold. Okay? With no passion, no charm, nothing. Yeah, and you stood on business. 7 of Acorns and the 9 of Crystals. You stood on business with your independence. You didn't come crawling back like they wanted you to. Right? Thinking that you were going to come crawling back and ask for help and then they would have control over you. Not a chance. You're not submitting. You're standing on business. And there's about to be some major independence coming in because you stood on business. Okay? Because you found the self-worth. You know that there was better coming for you. And it was just a matter of time. It was all divine timing. And because they know that this was coming in, the independence was coming in, they tried to create a situation where you were constantly burdened. One burden after another burden, after another burden, after another burden, after another burden. Okay? Unable to make any type of decisions. Unable to even make sense of anything to make a decision. Okay? Extremely toxic. And this is why they're pissed off at the fact that you're nurturing your truth. because you're getting back everything that was taken from you. Seven of Swords. This is my sevenfold blessings card. Anything that was taken off of you, anything that was ripped off is coming back to you sevenfold. Two of Acorns. The ability to move forward was taken away from you. Okay? On purpose. And you took it on the chin like it was nothing. And the whole thing is, in essence, they very well could have screwed up your car, screwed up your transportation. And the thing is, to some degree, you eventually realize they did you a favor. Because your car ended up being a money pit anyway in the end. It was better to just get rid of it anyhow. That's not going to be for everybody, but it's going to be a confirmation. You're no longer in your head about it. Okay? You're no longer in your head. And this is what's helped you find your self-worth again and your self-respect. Okay? You're no longer in your head again. You're finding the courage, you're finding the solutions. You very could have went through a time of digging deep within yourself to really go back into the memories of what you experienced, to really get the full grasp of understanding and perception of what was actually going on. And it opened your mind. It opened up your understanding of the actual true bigger picture. It helped you transform, transition. It brought you liberation. Something that you never thought you'd have. Collective, it is here. Things might be chaotic right now, but transformation is usually chaotic. And this is why I've been saying it might look really shitty right now. It's supposed to look shitty. It's supposed to wake people up. Okay? But you have to take into consideration that in order to do a renovation on your house and make it look beautiful, it's going to get dirty. We are going through a paradigm shift. We are coming out of the time of Pisces and into Aquarius. All right? And it's huge. It's a huge step in evolution. And we get to be part of that. But it all depends on how we show up with that. That is going to make the difference. Each individually, who we are and how we show up in this is going to make the difference. If you were ever standing still and not knowing how to make an impact, it's that right there. We need to show up for the world, for ourselves. We need to show up for our communities. I've been saying this ever since I started this channel. And it's evident even more now today than it was last month or 10 months from now. What else do we need to know? Three of Crystals. There's definitely some sort of collaboration that's on hold right now. It's on the fence. Somebody's on the fence of collaborating with you. They don't know whether or not they want to collaborate, or they do, or they don't, or they do, or they don't. They don't know if they want to invest, or they don't. It's questionable. And I have a feeling it's because it very well could be that nobody wants to collaborate with this Queen of Acorns. anymore. Right? Yeah, they didn't want you to see all this bullshit going down. But you peeped it. Seven of shells. Yeah, it was all to overwhelm you. And it's almost giving me it's like, they did not want you to see how they were trying to orchestrate your life. Like, they would be sending certain people into your life to befriend you in order to get information from you, in order to hold you back, in order to try to steer you in a different direction. Welcome in, Michael. So they didn't want you to see this portion of it all. That they didn't want you to see that they were trying to make it look like they were the divine, giving you choices and ambitions. So it's like they were the ringleader in the background, and they were basically sending people in to manipulate you. Where this person was the big puppet master to these other people, so that way it never came back to her. It never came back to this energy. And it was all basically to steal your destiny and steal you and devalue you and abuse you and basically use you as a frustration. Something to take their frustrations out. Punching bag. They send people after you to make like they loved you. And then literally detach and devalue you. And rip you apart to the point of you not being yourself anymore. And they thought it was funny. They thought it was hilarious. Because you were showed a real good time to get you in, to get you hooked, to get you connected. And then they literally ripped you apart. And they did it all covertly and on purpose. And those people that have been all behind all this, they're being haunted. They're literally being haunted by what they've done to you. And this is going into the new age of Aquarius, where that what is done in the dark is brought to light, and you are facing judgment for all the shit and the piss that you poured into people's lives. The people that are vindictive, the people that are sick and twisted and dementedly toxic, sadistic, you're facing judgment. And if you haven't now, you will be. By the divine light, you will be. And I guarantee you the Reaper is involved, and so is karma. I've gotten messages from all three. And this is why I'm speaking on it. If you think you're getting away with it, you're sadly mistaken. I work with the Reaper, and then people want to come up against me? You best watch yourself. I'm very good in with Papa Legba as well. He's the keeper of the crossroads. He also works with the Reaper. And the reason why I have access to the underworld and the crossroads and the angelic realms is because in my astral work, I help transfer spirits and souls back to the source. So stay the fuck out of my lane, leave me the fuck alone, and let me just read to my collective. In peace. Or face the fucking consequences. I'm done with your shit-ass games. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be friends, posing as family or foe, whatever. Stay the fuck out of my way. Voice of Souls, what's the message? Forgiveness and no help. So somebody wants forgiveness and you don't want to help them. Somebody wants forgiveness and they need your help and you don't want to help them. And I get a feeling that somebody wants you to lie for them. When that's not all about who you are. Just to basically save them some sort of karma. I highly doubt you're gonna lie, collective. You got better class than that, and you're not about to abandon yourself for somebody else's justice, are you? Are you gonna take on somebody else's karma? Are you gonna sacrifice your justice for them? Give me a break. You didn't abandon the tribe, Ryan, don't worry. The thing is, I'm here for my tribe. Okay? I'm here for my tribe. This is why I'm here. We got regrets. So somebody regrets what they're doing. Somebody loves you. They couldn't help it. They're trying to transmute their karma into dharma. And that's why they're coming in to repent and say, I love you and I regret what I did. And I'm sorry. The thing is with regret, it doesn't matter if you regret. It's one thing to regret something because you're brought out of character and you're brought into a place where you have no other choice but to lash out because you're going to snap anyway. So you'd rather lash out in a way of some sort of controlled action rather than snap out and black out. But, you know, when you're brought to that point of doing something that you regret, you were instigated. Okay? It's a form of reaction abuse. You were brought to that point to do something, right? And you regret it. That's a good regret. Okay? And that's something that I can forgive. But when you're sadistic and you're manipulative and you're abusive and you constantly try to rip somebody up and get them up and out of their situation to the point where you're literally getting them to try to get out of character and you're regretting that, the fact that you poked a bear, the fact that you ripped somebody apart, you got them to the point of snapping out, and you regret doing that, you deserve every bit of karma. You deserve absolutely every ounce of the karma that you will receive for that reactive abuse. It's okay to regret when you do something by an accident, but when you do something on purpose, it's a whole different ballgame. And the fact that you want to change your karma into dharma, you got to be out of your mind. Because you're going to face that karma. That is the only way that you can release it. And the longer you hold off that karma, the worse it's going to hit you. Guaranteed. Because I know there's been some times in my life where I was a little shit. Doing stupid shit. And I got my karma. And I learned from it. I learned from right from wrong. And I stepped up and I became a better person because of it. And that's why karma exists. It's to help you reflect, acknowledge, become aware, and gain a new understanding and perspective in order to rise, in order to evolve into the highest version of yourself. But when you choose to take that karmic energy and sit in it and allow it to fester and allow it to create so much bitterness in your life that it wreaks havoc on other people's lives, that's when it's no longer well. It's no longer healing. It's no longer what it's meant to do. And you will face judgment for that. Spiritual message. Mirror effect. Dharmic relationship. No communication. So somebody's trying to stop communication. Stop a connection that's supposed to come in. Somebody's trying to give it a mirror effect as if it's the same old person as before. Somebody's coming in playing a dharmic relationship as if it was from the divine. The only thing is they're using the old perceptions. They're using lies. They're using deception. They're using rumors. They're using what other people perceive of you to educate and become aware of this coming in of a dharmic relationship. So they're trying to mirror that. Okay, so what they're actually coming in as isn't what they are. Is what it's showing. The Spirit's trying to show you that. This is why there's no communication. And they're doing work. Is there anything else that we need to know right now? Spirit, voice of souls. Thank you. Children in the reverse. So this particular person that has come in, they have childhood wounds. Okay? They haven't dealt with their childhood trauma. But they're still coming in to show love, and they're still coming in to show regrets. It very well could be an apology. But this is somebody that you cannot help. As much as you want to resolve, as much as you want to reconcile, as much as you want to have some sort of um, accumulation or resolve, that's as far as it's going. But they're coming in as if they want another chance with you. Whoever this message is resonating with. Let's see about the vibe. What's the vibe? What's the help in reverse? What are we talking about, the help in reverse? We got recharge on the reverse. Okay, they can't let go. They're having a hard time breathing. Okay, they're not being able to clear their mind. They're not able to step up. They're not able to step beyond anything. Okay? What's the help? Reverse. Help reverse. This one popped out. That one popped out. Yeah. You can't help their bad decisions, right? You can't help their addictions, and you can't deal with their continuous cycles of bullshit. You're done with this. And they're procrastinating. They want help, but they don't want to do the work. Yeah, they're no longer clingy. They're no longer longing for you. Right? And they don't think you can help them either, I don't think. Right? They very well could have, they're no longer tied to their family anymore. But they don't give a shit anymore. They're not, they don't have any worries. They're not stressed out. They don't care. Maybe that's why. Maybe they cut ties with the family. They don't want a reunion either. They're very open to new possibilities, right? But they see you with this glow up and they can't help themselves, right? They got continuous bad cycles, bad decisions, bad addictions. And they're trying to get you to procrastinate. They're trying to delay you by not coming in and helping you with the closure that you need. Okay? You're not helping right the wrong. What's the karma? Reverse? Yeah, they want to go back to the way it was before. But they know it's not possible. Yeah, so they're trying to let go of the fear. Or they want you to let go of the fear. Because they don't want to run anymore. They're no longer in denial. They don't want to, they don't want to, maybe you're not running anymore. Maybe you're done trying to fear and in your emotions, you're no longer worrying. You're like, fuck this. I'm not going to be sitting here in fear. I'm not going to be sitting here worried about my life, worried about whether or not I'm going to get anything, whether or not this or that's going to happen or whatever. You're not holding emotions for this anymore. You're done with it. Okay? Whatever this is. You're not running. You're not in denial. You're not trying to escape anything. You're not taking any excuses. Right? You're holding them on it. They can't run, they can't hide, they can't do fuck all. Because it's still going to follow them. It's still going to hold them accountable. It's haunting their brain, right? you're done being exhausted. You're done being burnt out. You're done being feeling empty. You're done being burdened. You're done with it. You're finding a new way of looking at life, okay? And you're looking to be more intimate. You want mutual respect. You want unity. You want closeness, right? And you're going to get it. But what this had been, it wasn't what it was. They want to get unblocked. You might have them blocked, okay? But they can't seem to move on. Um, I think they're waiting until you're not so cautious, insecure, or guarded, because you very well could have your guard up right now. Okay. You could be dealing with a masculine energy. And it's envious of you. The fact that you're growing up. The fact that you're making something of yourself without them. It's got them shook. Just as I'm saying that, it's funny. Because Tarot Doc just said outshining these effing idiots has them shook. New life incoming. So it's definitely happening. I don't know if you heard me of what I just said. What's the love? Yeah, they were just coming in to continue cycles, to make bad decisions, to get clingy, to get it back into your energy again, to get back into the fucking dead-end relationship. And this is why they're gonna regret doing what they did to you. Okay? Because now they want to come back in and fix things, and there is no second chances. You gave them second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh chances already. Tried to reconcile, tried to make it right, tried to compromise. You literally tied yourself into a fucking pretzel trying to make things right with this person and then decide to leave and thinking that they were thinking that that was just your first time in separation. No, this was the end. When you finally left, that was the it. That was the all, that was the omega, that was the not fucking returning for the life of me. I will not return. So when you left for good. And now they're coming prancing back with their fucking tail between their legs, thinking that they're gonna come in and try to get over on you again. You can't help them, collective, because you tried. You put in the effort to try to help them to rise, to evolve. But they didn't want to. They didn't take you seriously. They didn't even listen to you. And now they're having no other choice but to go back into memories and be haunted. Yeah, it's all because they envy you. They resent you. They're competing with you. They're discontent with the fact that you're outglowing them. You're outshining them. Yeah. And you're not even bitter anymore. You're not angry. You're not petty. You're rising above this. Right? But it's all the retaliation, all their bullshit that they choose to play. Okay? They're all bitter because of it. They're bitter about themselves. Yeah, they don't want to cut ties. They don't want you to have freedom. They don't want you to stand up. They don't want you to awaken. They're petty and they're fucking salty about it. Why? Because you're creating boundaries. You're done with the disrespect. Enough is enough. You're defending yourself. You're no longer allowing this bullshit to carry on. You're done with that. And this is why they regret it. Because you're not playing their games anymore. You're sitting in this good vibe. You're in the moment. You're thinking about today. You're not thinking about yesterday. You're not thinking about tomorrow. You're just in the moment. You're in the now. You're in the good vibes. And you're transmuting all their bullshit once and for all. You're healing this collective. Yeah. And here they are over here. They're not settled. They're not secure. They're not wealthy. They're losing everything. They're literally losing everything. And this is what they regret the most. Because had they not come up against you, they wouldn't be receiving this karma. They wouldn't be constantly transmuting this karma into dharma. Trying to. It's not turning out as planned. The only the way... It's almost giving me like they're trying to return to sender. Back to you what they sent you to originally. That you return to sender. So they're trying to, in essence, return to sender a return to sender. Of their own energy. This is not tennis. This is not ping pong. This is not racquetball. Okay? This is not volleyball. Alright? This is fucking baseball. This is soccer. Hell, maybe even football. What's the Dharma? Talk to me about the Dharma. Talk to me about the Dharma. Thank you. Yeah. They're not considering self-care at all. There's no introspection. They're not looking within themselves. They're not even trying meditation. Okay, they think it's a woohoo. But somehow they want to come around and get some dharma. Like, they don't even believe in karma. They don't believe in dharma. They're a simp, okay? And they don't even believe in self-care. They can't take care of themselves. They got mommy issues. And this is why they're coming in, because they regret how they treated their fucking provider. It's one thing to provide money and groceries, but if you don't know how to cook, how's that gonna help? You're not two-faced. You're finding harmony. You're finding balance. Okay? Yeah. And they're all in their emotions and worried and all filled up with fear. Why? Because you don't want to be intimate. You don't want nothing with them anymore. Yeah. They can't let go of you. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. They want you to help them. Mentor them. There was something here about their inner child. They want you to help them with their inner child. Because they know you're not toxic. And I have a feeling now that they see you for who you are, I have a feeling they see that they can maybe trust you now. Where I don't think when you first got together, I don't think they trusted anybody. And they just played a part. Just to play a part. It's like they were playing house. But it was just some stupid game, and they don't want to be held responsible for their dumbass consequences. Their bad choices, the stupid ass games they played. Mixed signals. They don't want to be held accountable for that. They are. They're being haunted. Yeah, they don't want to suffer in silence anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if the third party kicked them out. What do we got? Yeah, they're sick of the, they're sick of the rumors, the gossip, the nosy bullshit. Yeah. They're parading around like they're not abusive, that they're not conniving, that they're not unpredictable. Meanwhile, they're the ones creating all the fucking havoc. Yeah, karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. They're receiving their karma, collective. And Archangel Michael even says so. You're being protected right now. Protection prevented from harm, divine intervention. The angels don't play about you, and neither does the underworld. Every tear is counted, collective. These people better fucking be careful. Because they do not have any clue as to who they're messing with. And when you're part of my collective, you're protected. And if you're open to it, you very well could be guided and guarded as well. So open up the possibilities to your intuition. Yeah, they're shattered. They're broken. They're facing nightmares. They're facing failures. And that's why they're at a distance. This is why they've ghosted you. This is why they've separated with you. This is why they've divorced you. This is why they've left, because they got nothing good to share with you. Everything that they're going through right now, they've got nothing. They look shattered. They're not just feeling broken. They're not just dealing with nightmares. They're not dealing with failures. The fact that they're an epic failure. And it's mainly because of them being sadistic. Okay? And being evil. They deserve every fucking bit of that failure. But one thing I'm picking up on is now they're kind of coming in. They're realizing the distance didn't help. The distance kind of shattered you as well. It made you call on your angels. Right? Because of the karmic energy. And the two-faced psychopathic bullshit. But collective, the main thing is that you are finding harmony. Okay? You're finding balance, you're finding peace, you're finding happiness. Baby steps, one at a time. It is what it is. But once you start having that kind of mentality and just accept it is what it is, and it's no longer going to bother you. It's out of your control because it is what it is. But what is in your control is how you react to it. So when you don't react to certain things, you're not really giving it power. You're not giving it any awareness, acknowledgement. So get that in your mind frame. Because people are going to show up to you how they're going to show up to you. It's up to you to whether or not you want to distinguish as to how they're showing up to you. And if it's uncertain, it's up to maybe you or them to communicate. So that way you can create an awareness and an understanding. So that way you can gain the best perspective. If they have you constantly in question, constantly in limbo, waiting for information in order to stand on anything, just walk away. Because chances are they're leaving you in limbo on purpose. Because if they actually wanted to be there and if they wanted to commit to something, they would have showed up a long fucking time ago. So don't allow somebody's stupid actions hold you back from taking action. 2025 is a year of pretty well leaving people in the dust for how they betray you. Let's see what the dragons have to say, shall we? We'll do a 6 stack. Dragons, what do we have coming to us, the collective? What is the best blessed message from you beautiful, beautiful draconic beings? Wise old magic. Of loyalty, of truth, of integrity, of protection, unconditional love, valor, respect. Dragons, what is our message for the collective? We got 8 of coins on the bottom, so you best be patting yourself on the back, collective. The dragons are saying that you're doing a good fucking job and you should be recognized. You should at least recognize who you are and what you're capable of. Okay? Know that despite whether you're sitting down, whether you're up and doing something productive, you're still winning. Because you're sitting here with the 8 of coins. Very successful. Very grounded. Having purpose. Allowing the foundations of your mind and your heart to come together. To create, to manifest your wildest fucking dreams. But it's all up to you. It needs you to recognize it. Okay? What do we got on the top deck? Knight of Swords, so people are talking shit about you. Playing down. Trying to diminish you and devalue you. Right? You're sitting here with the 8 of coins and people got talking a shit on you. Right? Creating disruptions. 8 of Swords, you see it. You know where the fuck it's coming from. Right? You're not stupid. And they don't want you to walk away from it. As if you're gonna sit there and take it. Right? That is your reaction. You get up and walk the fuck away. Right? They want a different reaction, though. They want you freaking out. They don't want you resting. They don't want you able to settle down and have a peaceful life. No, they want you up. They want you restless. They want you unable to speak about anything. They don't want you moving forward with purpose. Are you kidding me? Heaven forbid. You know? Heaven forbid you actually had a purpose. You actually had a fucking destiny. Oh yeah, because they just want to follow, you know, throw a whole bunch of burdens on your back. And just transfer all their responsibility and all their pain and all their suffering onto you. Right? Because you're a big, huge punching bag. Ah, yeah, because they see you striving towards wish fulfillment. Right? That's their wish fulfillment. It makes them feel good. It gives them emotional stability. Seeing you in shambles and unable to walk away from it. They're actually celebrating this, collective. They're celebrating at the fact of all the wrenches they've thrown in to your pathway to hold you back. And lies. And lies. Here's the bastard here, in his true form. Right? The King of Swords in the reverse. You couldn't tell the truth whether or not it hit him in the side of the face. Ace of Coins. What is he gonna do? Come in and love bomb you? Oh yeah, it's gonna be revealed. There very well could have been an Ace of Coins here for you. It's gonna be revealed, and I don't think this asshole was supposed to know about it. But they're trying to celebrate this, at the fact that you don't see this. But this Ace of Coins and this Sun coming out, with the Two of Wands, being able to move forward, the Four of Cups, it's coming back out again. Yeah, so they're coming in, right? They very well could be coming in with this Ace of Coins, right? And acting as if, right? They want to bring joy, they want to bring happiness to your life again, they want to be part of your happiness, okay? And they want to come in and celebrate with you of all your hard work, right? It's just to manipulate you. So I'm pretty well calling it. The dumbass is trying to come back in again, right? They're trying to tie on your energy. They're trying to tie on your emotions. Rip you apart again. Right? So they want to try to hook you just like they did before. Right? Thinking that time is going to heal all wounds and everything. And, fine, you want wish fulfillment? Here's your wish fulfillment. Come on in, come and get it. You want your wish fulfillment? I'm here. Let's do this. Let's get married. Let's have the house. Let's have the blessings. Let's have the Ace of Coins. Let's finally have it. Right? And it's only to basically manipulate you. And it's basically because they've lost control of you. But all they want to do is come in and burden you. Right? They want to take you off your pathway. They want to make you restless. They don't want you walking away emotionally, because then they don't have ties to control you. And you know this. You see this happening. You see the lies. You see the deception. And the reason why they're coming in to do this is because you're walking away from this. You will receive blessings. But the blessings that they're trying to portray are not your blessings, and you need to use your discernment on that. They see you walking away. They see you making a step to move forward, and they're trying to keep that away from you. They're coming in to ask you for help because you're winning. Collective, you're fucking winning. And this dumbass is coming back in to ask you for help. He told you a long time ago that I don't need your help. You need my help. I don't need anything from you. Meanwhile, you sat there and you fed their family on your own birthday with your own money. Because had you not, you wouldn't have had a birthday. Makes sense to that. And yes, I'm speaking of my own personal experience. If it wasn't for me making my own fucking birthday dinner, I wouldn't have had it. Collective, just be patient. Okay? Be patient. All the work that you're putting into something beautiful, you need to continue to do that. Okay? You need to continue. Be consistent. Take breaks, yes. Take days off, yes. But get back to it. Be consistent. Remember your why. Be patient. The Ace of Swords. Clarity is coming. Communication is coming. Okay? You're going to get a new idea. You're going to get a new possibility coming in. Somebody's quite possibly could be coming in to communicate with you. The Lovers. Somebody wants to say yes to you. They want to find balance with you. Okay? Who the hell? Who's the Lovers? Who's the Ace of Swords? Okay, so this is a nurturing, a mentorship, wisdom, giving back. It's a nurturing connection. Okay, so what's the deal? Tell me more. Yeah, they're not longing, they're not missing you, they don't want a reunion. Yeah, they don't want a reunion with you because you won't drop your boundaries. Enough is enough. You're not playing your dumbass game. That's why. You don't want a reunion with this. You could be dealing with the Gemini. Yeah, you're not the fucking narcissist here. Okay? And I have a feeling they're going to try to come in and prove it that they're not either. Meanwhile, you're cutting ties with this energy. Particularly because of that. Because they're not willing to step up, but they're not willing to evolve, they're not willing to grow, they're not willing to come to an understanding of their sadistic nature and correct it. They just want to continue creating chaos in other people's life, and you're done with it. You're done with the chaos. And you're not playing games. And you're willing to grab your sword and take care of it if you need to. This is what the whole Ace of Swords is all about. Tread fucking carefully, karmics. Because the truth that could be brought out about you, you'd be surprised what people know. Yeah, you're no longer drowning. You're not rock bottom. Okay, you're not overextending. You're not over your head. You're no longer trapped. Why would you go back to that? Collective. Why would you go back to that? Okay? They want your forgiveness. Right? They want you to be, they want to be your option. They want to create an unstuckness with this. They don't want to leave this like you were trapped. You know, but they fucking trapped you. They isolated you. They took you away from family. They took you away from friends. Yeah. They don't want to... They don't want to be in silence anymore. They don't want the silence game anymore. They want to be able to communicate with you. Maybe they should have thought of that before they started lying to you, to the point where you don't want to even hear a fucking word out of their mouth because 95% of it was all lies to begin with. So whether they talk to you or not is irrelevant because it's not like you're going to believe anything that comes out of them to begin with. So what's the point, really? Alright, dragons, let's do a 6-stack. I got sidetracked. And of course it's not going to let me. It's just going to dump out a whole bunch of fucking cards all over the table. So we got the King of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is Temperance in reverse. And the Two of Cups. So apparently, this King of Wands is what brought... Okay, so... They're coming in to basically state that it was you. You're the problem. You're the one that dumped out the cup. You're the one that created all the chaos in the relationship. And actually, they were willing to have some sort of two of cups with you. But you're the fucking problem. Interesting. You're not the problem, collective. Guaranteed. The fact that you can reflect, the fact that you can speak on that reflection. Let's see. Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. So a past energy is defeated. Unable to balance. Is too juggling because of because of their sabotage, right? Eight of Coins. They tried to sabotage something better than them, right? By bringing in some sort of love. Okay? Parading around like their lover, you know, talking some sort of smack, some sort of supposed truth. Okay? Three of Wands. And they were just patient with what they did, right? But they started pulling back. Okay? They started pulling back their stability. And that's because you were winning. You were rising. You were becoming someone. Okay? You were shining light. Right? You were excelling. You were evolving. And it was way too fast. Right? They seen you having a way out. So they had to stop that. So they started to belittle you. They started to lie on you. They started to create havoc. They tried to create an uncertainty within your mind and within communication, and probably spreading rumors and lies and bullshit behind you, right? But you've seen this. You've seen the energy change. You could read energy. You knew there was something going on, right? They were trying to turn your fucking world upside down, is what they were doing, right? And they were trying to do it quickly, right? And they probably had a whole bunch of people come up against you too. They wanted you in jail. They wanted you dead. They wanted you behind bars. They wanted you to be up in your head. They wanted you depressed. But all it did is have you go within and reflect, and it helped you take out the fucking trash. It helped you rise up. And what they thought that was going to destroy you, okay, because of their inequitability. So they, you gave your all, but they gave you nothing in retrospect, okay? The Two of Swords, unable to make a decision. But look at this. You rose above that, okay? Sitting here as the Knight of Wands. You rose above it. Okay? It's almost like you went through a rebirth from the King of Wands, right? They reacted you to the point where snapping out and left. You got angry. You got pissed off. And you said, the hell with it. You're done with it. You went through all this fucking pain and suffering and all this bullshit to come out reborn. So yes, their plans to take you out, to ruin you, to take you down, to devalue you, to discredit you, it all failed epically. As much as they may have done some sort of damage to you, it's backfiring on them hardcore. Because the one person actually gave them the benefit out of the doubt out of everyone, the one person that would have loved them wholeheartedly, unconditionally, they literally ripped you apart. What makes them think for 1 second that you're going to come back to that? They're literally asinine to think so. Utterly crazy, delusional, sadistic, sad human beings to think that you're ever going to choose to go back to that, regardless of if there was an apology or not. Alright, dragons, what's the scoop? What the? Did you see that? We got the star. Baby, shine. Shine, 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 shine. Ooh, Ace of Cups. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. This is fucking good. I'm getting goosebumps. Please tell me more, dragons. This is off to an amazing start. Oh, the King of Swords in reverse. What about... Oh, Six of Swords in reverse. What? The Two of Coins in reverse. Okay. They can't balance out their life without you. Okay? They can't do it without you. They're lost. They're absolutely lost without their star and their true love. They want to come in, you know, with a cup of love and some hope. Two of Swords. They want to decide to reconcile. They want to make things good with you. Oh my god. This is not what I want to be. No. King of Coins. Oh, yeah. Alright. What about this? Apparently there's a message here, so I'm just gonna get it on out. Oh. So the Ace of Cups, to the Two of Swords, to the Star, to the Four of Wands, to the King of Coins, to the King of Swords, the Six of Coins, to the Six of Swords reverse, Two of Coins to the Tower. Somebody wants to heal some sort of betrayal. It's almost like this King of Swords, or this King of Swords and this King of Coins, they seem to be together. I have a feeling this King of Swords lied to this King of Coins. Okay? About the non-reciprocal. It was an unequal give and take between this King of Swords and this King of Coins. There was no equal give and take. Okay? And the Two of Swords, it's looking like somebody had to make a decision because there was no balance. And with this decision, it uprooted somebody. It very well could have uprooted this King of Swords, or King of Coins. It created a very shitty foundation for this King of Coins. So, the fact that he made a decision with this King of Coins, which was not reciprocal, it created a huge tower, okay? And this tower is what created the huge imbalance and the inability to walk away. So this King of Coins very well could have been in cahoots with this King of Swords. All right, to bring this tower to you, unannounced to you. And this was supposed to be a cup of compassion and hope out of a situation. Okay, that you were having a hard time walking away from and finding a hard time finding balance. And I think this is all involved. And you had to literally make a decision to move forward regardless. And when this foundation was ripped apart, right, you had an awakening, quite possibly, about this King of Coins. Okay, not being reciprocal and creating this tower. And Queen of Wands, she's back in here. She's creating this tower. The Four of Wands, a disruption to a family home, awakening about this Queen of Wands. Yeah, creating havoc to a union, to a family. Yeah. They were lied to. They were lied to about this. And it was only to make conflict. It's to bring conflict. Competition. Is there anything else, dragons, that we need to know about this message? Pretty please. Thank you. Nine of Cups. It was basically to bring you turmoil and unfulfillment emotionally. Just to rip you apart. And betray you. And now they want to reconcile. Somebody wants to reconcile. Who wants to reconcile? The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Swords. The Knight of Cups might be actually in jail. They're all up in their head. They're digging deep, maybe. They see you somehow independent, regardless. What else do we need to know? The Empress. Yeah, they're trying to delay the Empress. They're trying to discredit the Empress. Somebody that's trying to start off a new beginning of their life, just standing in their power, and somebody's trying to keep you from it. I'm getting a Cancer energy coming in because, like, this Cancer energy is, like, extremely disgusting, okay, revolting particular energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, they're definitely an emotional manipulator. They're an absolute fucking hoe bag. Okay? Regardless if they're in the upright or not, I don't care. They're coming in with some sort of compassion now. Okay? But it's unrequited. It's unrequited. It's disgusting. You don't want this energy. Now, I'm not hating on my Cancers. Okay? But I'm talking about a karmic. I'm talking about an emotionally manipulative fucking asshole. Okay? that doesn't deserve parole, specifically if they're in jail. Because they not only ruined one family, they ruined multiple families for what they've done. Okay? They're a homewrecker. Yeah. They've got this brand new idea that they want to come in to try to right things. Okay? Yeah, it's to keep you from moving forward. Right? They don't want you coming to the crossroads to make a new direction. Right? They don't, yeah. They don't want you moving forward. They don't want you moving on to a new energy, because then they know that if you move on to a new energy and you connect to someone else, they're going to have no access to your energy anymore. And that's what they're sad about. Because you're finally thinking about yourself and your own wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're walking the fuck away from this bullshit once and for all. And you're not taking yes or no or any opinion for an answer. You're standing on business. If people want to come in and sabotage you and do you wrong and treat you like yesterday's lunch, then guess what? You can stay yesterday's lunch. Okay? They want you to be yesterday's lunch. They can be that too. We got the Knight of Coins here in the reverse. Now they're coming and asking you for help. They might be homeless. Right? They're gonna come in and ask you a favor. Is there any chance you can help me out? You know, I helped you out back in the day. Yeah, no. You sabotaged me back in the day. And you have the nerve to even come talk to me. Make like a leaf and fall. Fall like the motherfucking dumbass sadistic karmic that you are. Yeah, you got your independence. Hold on to that independence. Okay? Don't be allowing any succubus bullshit fucking energy from the past to come back in to latch back onto you again. You got better things to be doing with your time. Remember, never forget what they've done to you in the past, collective. Do not ever forget. And if they were really sadistic and you know this, never forgive. It isn't in you to forgive a sadistic manipulator. They deserve every fucking bit of loneliness and karma that they get. All for coming up against someone with a compassionate heart? Yes, I didn't stutter. They deserve every ounce of karma that they receive. Yeah, wishy-washy motherfucker. Coming in, wanting to give you a whole bunch of accolades and emotion just to basically take it away. Use you, abuse you, confuse you. Not today, Satan. They're trying to take you out of your comfort zone. They're trying to get you up and out of your head, out of your logic, out of your wisdom. They don't want you thinking for yourself. They want you thinking part of the matrix. Right? It's too fucking late, collective. We've arose. We've arisen. Okay? We're taking out the trash. Okay? We're no longer accepting anything. We're not holding patience for that bullshit anymore. Okay, what? We're going to hold out and we're going to just not do anything? We're going to miss out on it? No, we're not going to miss out on our life. Okay? We're moving forward. Okay? There are going to be people that are going to be coming in to support you, collective. Because you know what? You're a fucking magician and you're going to manifest that. You're manifesting good people to come into your life because you're raising your vibration. You're healing. You're putting it all to rest. You're putting all the karma, the the karmic bullshit, the ridicule, the betrayal, the deception, the lies, the bullshit. You're putting it all to rest. And you're manifesting a better relationship with yourself and with other people. And they're damn well overwhelmed on that. Okay? They can't keep up to the fact that you've got so many people hanging out with you, showing you compassion, showing you love. They fucking hate it. They hate the fact that you're finding stability, that you're making money just by shining, okay? By sharing blessings. You know, you're standing in some sort of a power of stability, and you're shining, and you're doing very, very well for yourself. You're nurturing the truth that is you, okay? Dispelling all the fucking lies and the deception against you, okay? And you're still guarding your heart, right? But you're still moving forward with compassion, okay? And you know what that's doing? It's proving all their bullshit wrong. Okay? It's literally stopping these motherfuckers in their tracks. They're doing a double take. Because then they're realizing what the actual hell is going on. Right? And they're all trying to make some sort of imbalance. They're basically saying this shit to these people so that way they don't come towards you. Okay? They're trying to ruin everything that you're doing. Everything that you're putting together. All because you're winning. All because you're headed towards this Ten of Pentacles, and it's yours. It's yours. And they're trying to ruin this. Right? But the fact that you got new love coming in, apparently I wasn't supposed to say that yet. The Chariot, you're moving forward with some sort of destiny, some sort of purpose, and you're going to make a huge impact in the world. So whatever that might be, let it be a positive one, and move forward with that, despite all this bullshit. Despite it all, do it anyway. You're putting these burdens to rest because they have been holding you back from moving forward. And this is a rough time to be dealing with this, because they're trying to take you down to your last breath. Okay? They're trying to keep you from moving forward in every which way possible that they can do it, through energetics, through manipulation, through whatever they can. And I have a feeling this Cancer is being instilled by this dumbass bitch. Okay, Queen of Acorns in the reverse, the first one that we had up in the beginning here. If you're just coming into the chat now, it's the beginning message, okay? There was a Queen of Acorns in the reverse, quite possibly an Aries, vindictive mother, abusive mother. She came into the chat, I guess, into the message here. She's probably watching. I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't put it past her. Keeping tabs on the messages. She's not going to be very happy with me tonight, though. Anyway, this particular Cancer is working alongside this particular person. Right? They're being paid off. Right? Well, they're actually being breadcrumbed at this point. Right? Because they're not getting the information. They're not getting what they wanted. And now there's some sort of collateral, there's some sort of tab of some sort. There's something owed. Somewhere on the table, there's something owed. And it's all backfiring. It's all falling apart. So this is their last ditch effort to come at you. They're trying to resolve, they're trying to reconcile to make themselves look better so that way take they don't get taken down like the sadistic piece of shit that they are. To trying to switch it up and show face. They want to bring a whole bunch of honesty out. Meanwhile, they were behind a lot of your sabotage throughout your life, collective. And this was supposed to be your best friend. This was supposed to be somebody that you could confide in and, to hold loyalty to your heart. Somebody that you could, speak to about things that you don't usually speak to other people. But you didn't speak a lot of your past because you didn't trust them to start with. They didn't show up with a very trustworthy energy. You were there to try to help them, try to steer them right. You seen what was going on in their life and you tried to be a support to them, and they took advantage of you. And then this dumbass bitch decided to come in and manipulate them into taking you out in some sort of way, creating sabotage. It didn't work. This dumbass plan that they had didn't work. It fell apart epically. And now they're both sitting there dumbfounded, not knowing what the actual hell to do with themselves. Knowing that there's bullshit coming down the pipeline, and it's all for them. It's going to be plated on a silver platter for them. There's a table being set for them, but their food will be poison. And it all because they came up against you, collective. Karma will ensue in their life. It's going to end up, I'm picturing the ugly stepsisters, okay, in the Cinderella movie, where it gets to the point where they actually get held accountable for doing all the bullshit and have all the slander and all the scandals and all the bullshit, right? It's the ugly stepsisters. It's that point where they're going before the king, and going before that position where they are being held accountable for their actions. It's coming soon, collective. If it hasn't happened already, they're probably being haunted by it at this point. And I hear they're going to tell on themselves. I hear you're not going to have to do a damn thing. They're just going to turn themselves in. Why? If they've been covert all this time, it's because they're a coward. Okay? They're a fucking coward. So of course they would be covert. Of course they would come up against you, behind your back, throw the rocks and hide their hands. Because they're fucking cowards, collective. Okay? It's something to absolutely laugh at. Because funny thing is, I have a feeling they're going to end up telling on themselves. Their ego is so far shoved up their fucking ass, okay, that they're going to tell on themselves by making a report about you. Okay? This is how dumb they are. And the people that they report to have already got reports against them. They're going to look them up and they're going to realize what's actually going on. They're going to see eye to eye with the divine. And collective, you will get your justice. This is a channeled message. You will get your fucking justice. You're going to just have to be patient for it all to fall into place. You will get your Ace of Pentacles. You will get your independence. You will get your Nine of Pentacles. You will get that new foundation. It's going to take some time. You found your self-worth and you're standing in your power. Okay? And that's what they didn't want. They didn't want you standing in your power. They didn't want you taking control of your life again. They didn't want you thinking that you deserved better. Come on now. What do we got? Queen of Swords? They didn't want you nurturing your truth. They wanted you lying on yourself. They wanted you abandoning yourself. They wanted you manipulated. Right? The Sun. They wanted you to leave all the pain and all the bullshit in the dark. They didn't want you eliminating that. Oh. They didn't want you stable either. In fact, they might have even taken an inheritance. At least tried to. Okay? Yep. Seven of Cups. They were very, very selfish, thinking all about themselves. Casting illusions, casting manipulation. Creating a havoc so that way you couldn't be stable. Nobody would help you. But you were patient. You were patient with the fucking devil. Okay? Because the devil will always reveal themselves. In the end, the devil always reveals himself. He's always revealing himself in plain sight. But you have to have the eyes to see in order to see the true essence of who they are. This is why it's so predominantly important to heal, because then you get to see with new glasses, with new awareness. Okay? So heal those wounds inside, collective. It is so predominantly important for your protection. Even for your awareness. Okay? I'm so proud of my collective. I'm proud of my tribe for rising above and walking away from the pain and the suffering and the bullshit. And if you haven't yet, it's okay. But the fact that you're gaining awareness, okay? Act as if. And get as much information as you can. Start stalking the information. Okay? Stock that information away. If you're feeling trapped, learn the cycle. Okay? And you know what? If you have to wear a mask, if you have to appease, if you have to act as if for the moment, it's to save your life. If you have to be two-faced to save your life, it's worth it. But if you're going to be two-faced to ruin somebody's life, that's a different story. Right? You're doing it for a good thing. You're doing it to save your life. You're doing it because you're worth it. You're not doing it to tear somebody apart. Okay? So sometimes you have to play a part. Sometimes you have to play what they want you to be in order to get some sort of leeway, in order to get up and out, in order to get the ability to move, in order to get the ability to release yourself. So for the ones that are trapped, the ones that are having a hard time finding a way out, okay? Find independence. Find yourself a job. Find yourself some money. Right? Because money makes the world go round. And get yourself stable. Get yourself independently stable. And if they have a hard time with you getting your own money, just say, hey, if I'm working And if I have my own money, then I don't have to worry about you giving me money anymore. You don't have to give me money. You can keep your money. Because you work hard for that money. Right? And you deserve that money. And you can give that money to them. Right? They're not having to flip the bill for you, which is totally flipping the script on the fact that they want to financially manipulate you. So what you're doing is you're basically saying that if you're independent, if you're able to make your own money, then you're not having to rely on them anymore, which gives you independence, which frees you actually from the financial manipulation that they try to put you in. And you'll notice that if you get a job out of the blue, you get a job, any old job, doesn't matter. It gets you the fuck out of the house. It gives you a reason to leave. Right? So you go to work. They can't keep you there. Because if they're going to keep you there, then they're blowing their cover of all their manipulation. So they're going to allow you to go to work. Because humanely, you have that right to go to work. You have that right to have your own fucking job. So go out and work. Start banking money. Start creating a nest egg for yourself. To the point where you can step out on your own. And you can eventually just fade out of the whole situation. Guaranteed, if you start making money, they're going to start asking you for money for rent. They're going to start asking you for money to help with this, or help with groceries, or help with this or that. Meanwhile, you're self-sufficient. Right? But they're trying to dwindle your finances so that you're just making enough to hold on to be able to feed them in order to feed their. And then once you get a job, they end up backing off. So that way you end up paying for everything. Right? So they're trying to change the script over and say, no, you need to go get a job. You can be self-sufficient on your own, and then I can be self-sufficient on my own. And then we can come together to the table and we can both offer something. So, but gaining your independence is the most important step. So that way you're not having to rely on anyone to help you. You can do it on your own. Mind you, it's good to have friends. It's good to gain new connections in order to make it a more seamless experience. But dealing with a narcissist, they pretty well discredit you and devalue you to other people to the point where people don't want to hang out with you because you're with the narcissist, and they know that. But they just don't want to be part of the drama. And that's how they keep you at arm's length and out of earshot of the abuse. And they're going to triangulate and change the perception of others of how they look at you to get them on their team. But you'll know the difference between a victim and a manipulator. The victim will be defending themselves. Okay? Where the abuser and the manipulator will just be talking shit. That's where you find the difference between somebody just talking shit, or are they defending themselves? Are they shedding the light? Are they revealing the deception? Because if they are, it's probably a good sign that they're the victim. they're trying to stick up for themselves. Because the manipulator isn't going to stick up for themselves. They don't need to, because they're going to play the victim eventually. And yes, the narcissist will play the victim once you switch the roles around. Once you flip the script. But ultimately, you'll know a person by their principles of how they treat other people. Somebody with a compassionate heart. There's a lot of different variables because the psychopaths, the narcissists, they'll use emotions they'll weaponize emotion, they'll weaponize perception, they'll weaponize truth, they'll weaponize absolutely everything. They weaponize friendships, everything. And if you don't play along with their game, then you become a casualty. And just think, all of this dark, narcissistic bullshit is being revealed to the world. This is why our world right now is in so much havoc. This is why we are having so much chaos going on right now. Okay? The swamp is being drained. Literally. Thank you all for joining me tonight, guys and gals. I hope the message is serving you well so far. I just like to do a little plug here and say that the Armor Room is up and on and running for merchandise. It's available. Go check it out. There are some things that are overpriced. I do get that. But Print Buy is taking care of shipping. They're taking care of illustration. They're taking care of the creation of the items. And yeah, they very well could be being sent to particular places in order to be manufactured. That takes money, takes time. So, they are one-of-a-kind items, okay? One-of-a-kind illustrations. And, yeah. It would definitely help me out by buying the merch and supporting it. There's a whole bunch of different things for different demographics, different people. I'm gonna make some more items eventually. But the armor room is up and running. It's available for those that are wanting merch. For those that want to support me in the channel, you can do so through donations, through getting a reading with me, becoming a member on YouTube. Yeah, it's all greatly appreciated, and I thank you so much for the ongoing support. And I appreciate you. So, yeah, I just want to say that. All right, collective, we're moving, going somewhere different. I need a smoke break. Do you got any questions? I'll take some channelings at the moment. I appreciate you, Ryan. You've been a great addition to the tribe. I appreciate you. Keep shining, okay? Sometimes we gotta pat ourselves on the back for all the shit that we've gone through and all of what we've endured. I'm open to channel some messages, so if you have a question, welcome in Six Sense, Mandy, Sheila, Maureen, Chan, Ryan, Max. TA Khalil. Girl Talk with Steph. Sorry I haven't reached out to you, my dear. I've been busy. I've been healing. I've been, doing a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do for myself for right now. So, your ex texted you after 2 weeks ago after a year. Ugh. Yikes. Thank you for being here, everybody. The best is yet to come. What's your question, Chan? I'm not a doctor, Chan, and I'm not going to put my word on the surgery. I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't have faith in our medical system. So I would be weary as to what they're telling you. Look for options outside of surgery. Unless you have somebody saying that they've had this surgery done before and they've done a really, really good job and they have great reviews for the particular surgery, I wouldn't bother. Are you walking around with bunny ears? Are you a test rabbit? I predicted this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, Mandy, about stocking up on food. Yes, it would be a good idea. As far as the surgery, make sure you're looking into the research before you get the surgery done. February is going to be a very weird month for weather. You think it's weird now, and I know I got a lot of people down in the United States that have had snow that have never had snow before. You think it's weird now. It's just getting started. So yes, brace yourself. The spirit's compelling me to say something about dehydrated food. There's some sort of packs that you can get, that you can buy, such and such money or whatever, that are survival packs. It would be something to maybe consider for an emergency. How does it feel to be a TI? I should have known better than... I hope so, Mandy. Because the world needs some fucking happiness at this point. all the rose-colored glasses have been sold out for months. That is affirmative, Ryan. It's always had to do with heart. It's a big, huge psyop exercise on survival of the fittest. Chan, you have every right to go and question your doctor. Don't allow them to gaslight you. Do your own research. Bring them lots of questions. Sweet dreams, Max. Be good to yourself, okay? Stay strong. No, I understand you had a question, and I'm glad that you had the ability and the courage to ask me, Chan. Thank you. Oh. That makes sense now, Michael. Spirit was asking me to mention to shelter in place. So yes, accumulation of groceries. I'm thinking 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks should suffice. So you're not having to get like months and months and months, but 2 to 3 weeks should be more than enough. Well, there's been a huge call on recalls on actually perfectly good food. So they're actually trying to take away the nutritional food, and people are having to throw it out. And I do believe there's going to be protests very soon regarding the food markets because of that recall. Because the recall is absolutely bogus. They're recalling eggs, saying that there's salmonella poisoning happening with eggs. Meanwhile, there's no possible, there's no cases yet, but they're recalling it anyway. It's a bunch of bullshit. And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. check out what the animal whispers have got to say. I'm going to do another collective reading. And then that's it. That's all. Have a good night, Chan. Be good to yourself, Chan, and I'll catch you in the next video, I guess. So somebody's having a hard time finding the pathway forward. Okay? But you're an old soul. You're built for this. Okay? Maybe it's just time to shelter in place at this time. Okay? Yeah. Don't be assertive. Don't be acting out of rashness. Don't be acting out of compulsion. Okay? Be very analytical as to your movements and your actions and reactions. Yes. Realize you have personal choice. Alright? Realize the way that you show up is what matters. Lead by example. Good luck is on your side. You will be brought to a time where you take action. Okay? But right now, just kind of hold off. Okay? Use your discernment. Allow luck to work with you, not against you. Allow your visions to carry you. Allow your intuition to work with you. Sweet dreams, Ryan. Thank you for showing up. Have a good day tomorrow. Sometimes you don't have to reveal anything. Sometimes you can be quiet. Certain things people just don't need to know. Okay? They don't want you to have patience. They don't want you to be in this patient energy. They want you to be restless. Right? They're keeping secrets. They very well could be working magic against you. But they're not very clever. Because you're going through some sort of a rebirth. Stepping into your authenticity. Choosing no. For all the unrequited love that's come along. Learning to sing again and allow the fire within you to burn bright. You have great power. And they're trying to take away your happiness and your protection and your freedom because of it, as well as your inner calling. But you're a master. It's only giving you the chance to rise up and master what you developed. Okay? What do we need to know right now, Spirit? Somebody's not prepared for what's about to happen to them. It's gonna be a miracle. Mm-hmm. Somebody's losing their abundance because they're keeping secrets away from you. Yeah, and it was their personal choice to do that too. They wanted to have it all for themselves, collective. Yeah. They didn't want you speaking up. They didn't want you knowing about it. They tried to hide it from you. Yeah, they didn't want you getting guidance. They didn't want you guarded. But you're magic. You're made of fucking magic, collective. You need to remember that. Yeah, they tried to take away your possibilities for speaking truth. But you are a graceful person. You do things with class and integrity. Right? I'm getting a message. People can't help but love you for who you are and what you stand for. So keep going, keep shining, keep being you. Keep being that badass, beautiful human being that you are. Okay? I've got 5 minutes left here, guys. I'm gonna go to 200 minutes. We're at 154 right now. Yeah. You're in the process of going through a rebirth, and they're trying to halt that. Yeah. Take you out of any partnership that you have. They're trying to ruin any partnerships that you have. Saying that you're lazy. Saying that you're a fraud. Saying that you bring bad luck. Yeah. And apparently you create disasters. But the thing is that the reason why you create disasters is because people come up at you and manipulate you. And then they fuck around and find out the hard way. That's why there's disasters in their life. Because you're made of magic. The fact that you know the truth. It says here, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. And that's what you're doing, collective, and people don't like that. You are bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about the loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck, regardless of what they say. Accept yourself in the colorful personality. You feel confident. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light Abandon the darkness and go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay? I dare you. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love and awaken my intuition and guide me. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. So let yourself fly. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Take time out from the world to be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Always be prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course, and make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. I love you, collective. I wish you a beautiful evening. Come on back tomorrow for another video. I'll catch you later. If you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself, so that way you can be good to others. I'll catch you in the next video. Love you all. Thank you so much for showing up. Feel free to donate if you like. You can hit up Hipsy for a personal reading anytime. You're more than welcome to. Very well could be doing one-on-one sessions tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much.